Welcome. Today I'm going to do a video of all my checklist stuff, and then we're going to do probably a takeoff and landing. Or we're going to take off, but I'm saying we might not land. Alright, so let's get started. We'll start off with the pre-flight checklist, which is, the pre-flight checklist. So, parking brake is set, control lock is removed, master on, flaps down, fuel quantity is good, avionics master is on, avionics fan is good. I'm gonna test this. That's good. Avionics master off, master battery alternator off, alternate static air is off. And then, okay, we don't need to do 12, 13, and 14 because those are for real aircraft. Okay. Before engine start checklist. What it says, it's for before engine startup. So I'm gonna do a quick pre-flight. Just check our control surfaces, which look good. Then we're going to make sure the doors are latched. And then complete our passenger briefing. We have no passengers on board. Seatbelts look good to me. Circuit breakers are all in. Fuel selector is to both. Fuel shut-off valve on. Electrical equipment all off. Alright. Engine startup. Master on. Beacon light on. Throttle open 1/4 inch. Let's just double check that. I think that should be good. Fuel pump as required. Okay, so let's advance the mixture forward. And then we're gonna turn on the fuel pump for a few seconds. That should be good. Let's lean mixture. Fuel pump is off. Propeller area clear prop. Mixture advance forward with ignition. Alright. Cool. So we got that started up. We're going to check that it's at 1,000. Let's bring it down a little bit. Oil pressure. That is in the green. We are good for that. Avionics master is coming on. Flaps coming up. Mixture as required. Clearance request, we don't need that. Alright, taxi light on. Navigation lights on. Instruments, let's get those checked. That's good. Transponder. Standby. Braking, steering is good. Alright, let's taxi out of here. Still gotta work on that taxiing, but we'll get better. Alright. And let's do our run up on this corner. And I'm going to have to apply parking brake because I do not have toe brakes set. as one of the buttons here, so it's going to be a little harsh. Let's bring them down to idle. And then we're gonna stop right here. There are no winds today, so it doesn't really matter where we're facing. All right. Parking brake is set. Doors, windows are closed. Trim is set as required. Fuel quantity is checked. Mixture rich. Throttle 18,000 RPM. There we go. Magnetos. Time to check them. That's good. Also good. Suction gauge is good. Ammeter. Okay. We already checked this, but we'll check it again. That's good. Throttle back to idle. All right. Next, we're gonna do our run up complete. Flaps are set. Avionics instruments are good. Avionics radios are. I don't need those. Departure briefing, brake. We're gonna release that when we line up. All right, let's go. Strobe lights. Oh, should have done this before, I think, but transponder set to alt. Pilot heat required. Okay. Let's get this thing off the ground. All right. Let's roll. Airspeed is alive. Let's roll up, rotate, and we're off the ground. Cool. Let's climb to 2,000 feet. Let's double check this airport's it is at 870 feet, so let's go to 2,000. And we're just gonna go, we're not gonna do a traffic pattern today because I still am too embarrassed to show that off. We're gonna go to Battle Creek Airport. All right, we're gonna level this off. I'm going to start making my turn. That is the wrong way. Or no, it isn't. I'm stupid. I was going the right the first time. him a little bit. I need to turn a little bit more. I have the runway in sight. We're gonna bring it down to about 50% throttle. I'm gonna add my first notch of flaps here pretty soon. Okay, I'm just gonna do it now. We want about 65 knots. I'm gonna add a little throttle. Make sure I'm not yawing the plane like I did the last video. We need to add a little bit of throttle. We're going a little bit too slow. A little bit of power, I should say. If I'm correct, those lights are called a poppy. I may have said that wrong. It may be the wrong one, but I am too high right now, so I'm gonna go down a little bit lower. I'm gonna descend a little quicker, I'm gonna reduce my airspeed a little bit. Put down that second notch of flaps. We may or may not land. It is not a very good thing to be questioned when landing. There we are on the right glide path, glide slope. We need to increase our throttle a little bit because we're going a little too slow. We need to descend a little quicker now. There we go. Back on track. Add our last notch of flaps. We're too high again. There we go. Kind of floating right now. Not the best landing. We kind of bounced, but it's okay. We're just going to go off into the grass because I don't feel like taxiing all the way. Done. That was nice. See ya. Later.